From the deserts of the Southwest to the jungles of the Amazon, the Americas were home to empires that shaped the course of history. But their stories have been overshadowed by the narrative of colonization. This is the untold history of America's forgotten empires. America's history didn't begin in 1492. For thousands of years, this land was home to millions of people with rich cultures, complex societies, and incredible achievements. But their stories have been buried, forgotten, or erased. This is the untold history of America before colonization. Thousands of years ago, the first Americans crossed the Bering Land Bridge, entering a vast, uncharted continent. But who were these early settlers, and how did they adapt to this new world? In the heart of North America, the Mound Builders created massive earthworks, some larger than the pyramids of Egypt. But who were these mysterious people, and what happened to their civilization? In the arid Southwest, the Ancestral Puebloans built intricate cliff dwellings and thriving communities. But how did they survive in such a harsh environment? And why did they abandon their homes? Cahokia was once the largest city in North America, with a population rivaling medieval London. But what made this civilization so powerful? And why did it collapse? Long before the United States, the Iroquois Confederacy created one of the world's first democracies. But how did this alliance of nations influence the founding of America? And why is their story so often overlooked? While the Aztecs and Maya are often associated with Central America, their influence stretched far into what is now the United States. But what connections existed between these great civilizations and the peoples of North America? The arrival of Europeans marked the beginning of the end for many Native American civilizations. But what was life like before contact? And how did these societies respond to the invaders? Though much has been lost, the legacy of pre-colonial America lives on. From language to art to spirituality, these ancient cultures continue to shape the identity of the land we call America. America's history didn't begin with colonization. It's time to listen to the voices of the past and honor the legacy of those who came before. Earlier, we explored the Ancestral Puebloans and their cliff dwellings. But what else do we know about their daily lives, their beliefs, and their eventual disappearance? New discoveries are shedding light on these ancient people. In the harsh deserts of the Southwest, the Hohokam built an empire of water. Their irrigation systems were marvels of engineering, allowing them to thrive where others could not. But what happened to this ingenious civilization? Cahokia was just the beginning. The Mississippian culture spanned much of North America, with cities, trade networks, and complex societies. But how did they maintain such a vast empire? And why did it collapse? Chaco Canyon was the heart of the ancestral Puebloan world, a place of great houses and celestial alignments. But what was the purpose of this remote city, and what secrets does it still hold? The Iroquois Confederacy was more than just an alliance. It was a model for democracy. But how did this system work, and how did it influence the founding of the United States? The Aztecs and Maya were not isolated. They had extensive trade networks that reached far into North America. But what did this exchange of goods and ideas mean for the peoples of the Americas? The arrival of Europeans marked the beginning of the end for many Native American civilizations. But what was life like before contact? And how did these societies respond to the invaders? Though much has been lost, the legacy of pre-colonial America lives on. From language to art to spirituality, these ancient cultures continue to shape the identity of the land we call America. Like, share, and subscribe for more eye-opening stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.